It's your girl Stella Arome, CEO of Laurel Events Limited. I am the president of Association of Event Vendors Nigeria, and we're live here today at the Esmeralda Masterclass 5.0. Yay! So here, the idea for this year's event is event disruption, artificial intelligence, and the new norm, leveraging on artificial intelligence in the event industry. We're here to learn, to add more to our knowledge and expand our horizon on how to make our work easier, faster and more productive.
My name is Mosimola Olagunju, Event Spice World, and I am privileged to be the Education Director. I call myself the Minister of Training and Development. And today, as usual, is our yearly annual conference, courtesy of ASEV. ASEV is Association of Event Vendors of Nigeria. We call it Esmeralda 5.0, and this year's theme is all about artificial intelligence. We want eventpreneurs to be able to know the different tools they can use to help themselves for business growth, expansion, and personal development.
My name is Christopher Tunde Kumola. I'm the CEO of Invulnerable Security, and I'm here at Esmeralda Masterclass 5.0. This is the 5th edition, and I've been attending from the 1st edition. Esmeralda Masterclass is an avenue for event practitioners to come learn how the professionals do it.
This is Florence here. Well, Flow 247 Cakes and Events.
What are you expecting from this particular edition?
It's innovation, right?
Yeah.
And the world is evolving. We are into technology right now, so I'm expecting to learn more about technology. I'm expecting to learn stuff that I can, apply to my business. Yeah.
So I have here with me Event by CK, the former Vice President of ASEV. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Very well, thank you.
And of course, you've attended Esmeralda over the last 5 years. It's going to be the 5th edition.
Yeah.
And what are you expecting from this edition?
Oh, I expect to learn more. I keep learning every day, really. Every time I attend, there's always something new to learn. So I'm looking forward to that too today.
Yeah, we have the matron of ASEV. How are you doing today, ma'am?
Very well, thank you.
You look really nice. You're smiling. There's excitement in everybody's physics today because of this is the 5th edition. What do you expect from this edition?
As usual, I always expect more people, more understanding, and in overall, we will learn every time. Today, everybody's going to learn a lot of things.
My name is Becky Ajayi. My business name is Becky Bridals and Events.
Okay, and this is your first time attending Esmeralda?
No, this is my second time.
What are you expecting from this edition?
Yeah, from this edition, I'm expecting that it's going to be great. It's going to be superb. The world is going
evolving, yeah,
and it's revolving around. So I think we are going to learn a great deal from this event.
My name is Chiamaka.
Okay.
Creative Director of Ikachi Events and Gardens.
Now, what are you expecting?
I expect it to be educative. The topic is on AI. The world is going digital.
Yes.
So we are welcome of AI. So I'm here. I'm expecting it to be insightful, educative, and fun.
Right. AI. Everything is like artificial intelligence. Have you ever had the fear of, okay, is it possible that a robot is going to take over me being able to decorate?
No, the highest being is human. We created the robot, so why would the robot overshadow? So
My name is Smith Manuel,
Okay.
CEO of New Smith Event Production, and the chairman of this occasion and the event director of this association.
There's a lot of and going on.
Because the portfolios are so much.
Right. So you seem to be really involved in this whole event. How was the planning process like?
Wow. It was humongous. Is that the right word to use?
Yes.
So much, because wanted to make it beautiful, wanted to make it wonderful, wanted everybody to enjoy themselves, wanted to bring in the right speakers, wanted to, make sure everything was on point. The planning, the execution. We had a lot of people to support to make this a success.
And well, this is masterclass from ASEV. Are we supposed to expect anything before the year runs out again?
There's a surprise coming.
Okay.
Watch out. I told you that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. President of ASEP, ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be coming out for our welcome address. Please, if your hands are not busy, a round of applause for Mrs. Arome Stella Ifeoma.
Good morning, everybody. Can I see a smile on your face? I should see a happy face. You're all welcome to this year Esmeralda Masterclass 5.0. It's with great pleasure and utmost respect, we warmly welcome you to the 5th edition of the Esmeralda Masterclass powered by the Association of Event Vendors Nigeria. I start by acknowledging the Almighty God for counting us among the living and making this day a reality. I respectfully recognize the presence of all our esteemed speakers, special invited guests, our patron, matron, presidents and executives of different events associations, as well as stakeholders across the event industry who have gathered here in one accord to grace our masterclass. We are grateful to you for the love. Your presence at this event is special to us, and we do not take it for granted, as it is the evidence of the passionate love you have for ASEV Nigeria. The theme of this year's Esmeralda 5.0 is Event Disruption, Embracing Artificial Intelligence and Seizing New Opportunities. This is the norm in the event industry, and as professionals, there is need to embrace it fully. In today's rapidly evolving landscape, it is crucial for event professionals to continuously adapt, innovate, and improve their businesses to stay ahead of the curve. The event industry is known for its dynamism, creativity, and the ability to bring dreams to reality, to bring dreams to life. In an increasing digitized world where technology is advancing at an unprecedented rate, it is crucial for us to recognize the potential of artificial intelligence in transforming the event industry. Artificial intelligence has been making waves across various sectors, and the event industry is no exception. With the introduction of AI-powered technologies, event organizers and attendees can now experience a whole new level of efficiency, personalization, and innovation. AI has the power to disrupt traditional event practices, revolutionizing the way we plan, execute, and engage with events. And so, I must especially appreciate our speakers for partnering with us to make this day a reality. We have left all behind and opened up our minds to learn, to unlearn and relearn from your wealth of knowledge. We cannot thank you enough, but we are extremely grateful. To all our seasoned sponsors, partners, vendors, and donors who over the years have stood by us to execute this project, we say thank you. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and it is my prayer that God Almighty will continue to elevate you all in Jesus' name. Amen. To our amiable Vice President, thank you for your continued support. You are indeed a pillar. To our committees, our executives of ASEV Nigeria, the chairman, and the entire Esmeralda Planning Committee, I say a very big thank you for your unwavering support and passion. You have all been there to spearhead this association and the masterclass through thick and thin. I cherish you all for holding forth and making this day a reality. Your labor of love and support is greatly appreciated. In conclusion, we appreciate all our event professionals who are here seated that signed up for this masterclass. There is no Esmeralda without any participants seated here today. Thank you for believing in us, and thank you for coming on board. Your time and financial resources are all the oil that power this dream. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless ASEV Nigeria.
All right, if that was for her, please do it better for her, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, the president. All right, so very quickly, I want to make welcome the matron of this esteemed association. Someone I respect so much.
Oh my God.
You know, I've heard about her, I have
much.
seen her, and anytime I'm to host an event and I see that she's going to be around, I'm always excited about it.
Wow.
Should I tell you why?
Yeah.
It takes an intelligent person to run a business for 30 years.
30 years.
To make money consistently for 30 years.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And it's not just the whole of the event in drinks department. No be this water. No be this juice. No be this alcoholic something, Abi. For the past 30 years, money has been rolling in. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about no other person than Mrs. Bolatito Okole.
A standing ovation
for our place. The CEO of Bonus Drinks, please celebrate her, celebrate her for me.
Thank you so much.
If you don't clap, she won't come to the stage. Please keep clapping, keep clapping. Keep clapping
please
until she gets to the stage, please.
Mommy, let me help you, ma.
Please help her. She must not follow.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Good to have you, good to have you, good to have you.
Mommy has been in the business for over 30 years. We actually started together, but...
You drop out, Abi? God bless you, ma. Good to have you.
Good morning, everyone. Wow. Where do I start from? I keep saying something to people that if you don't learn, you sit in your house and you are expecting miracle to happen. Kojo. The time of manna, that time when we were not born, when manna used to fall, it has passed. Right now, you will use your own hand. If you don't walk the walk, there is nothing. Some people will sit in their house and they are talking. They keep saying some people are getting the job. Yes, we will keep getting the job because we're doing it right. When it comes to time, we will be there. When it comes to delivery, we will be there to deliver. No matter how good you are, some people will still reject you. It happens to me a lot of times. Even when they know that I'm going to deliver, I'm going to do the job well. And they will tell you, bonus, we don't want to. We don't want. They don't just want good thing. Yes, there's some people like that. So it's not, sometimes when it happens to us and maybe some event planners go to some places, it happens a lot of the time when some event planner will get to some clients and they will tell the client that, I can't work with so person. Has it happened to you? Can you please from today, don't ever get angry with them. A lot of us were angry. We're always angry. That party, they did not allow somebody got there. It is not that they don't know that you are going to deliver. They know you will deliver. But people like that, they don't just know. They don't get to recognize good things. So when you meet people like that move you away from some job, happily just accept. Just do only one thing, the way I always do. I always beg God to give me a better job. Timajiri. On that day. And again, all jobs are not meant for us. Somebody called me for one job in Iyanokwaja. It was a wedding, and they want me to come and do after party. After party, Iwaja. I've not been in Iwaja to work for the past maybe 15 years. I've not been. Right now, I actually choose my job. There's some places I don't want to go. There's some places that when they call me, I don't even want to be there. I can't post it. Why? It's not. I only just want to choose or pick my job because of the person that called me. It's not the bride and groom that called me. Somebody called me. The person is going to pay. And I was a little bit, I said, this person, I can't say no. A lot of times when you see me in some places, it is because of relationship. Relationship is key. Don't ever joke with relationship. Maybe probably is one of those things that still kept me in the business up to now. Meet me anywhere and tell me you are safe. Hey, Lobaton, I said, what do you want? Mama Kuru, Mama Gani. Just because you are in this ASEF. And when you call me, I might tell you that, that place. But I can, because of you, go there. And I didn't lie. Eventually, when I got there, and I went there myself with my girls, when we got there, you know, for somebody like me thinking that this kind of people, how am I going to enter them? What am I going to do? How are they going to appreciate what I am going to give them? Because they are not the kind of crowd that I want. But, Shemo, when you look back, somebody like me, I always look back. Me, baby Timothy, because I am a street girl. I looked at them. I was talking to my people. I said, there must be something here we are going to do for us to be able to deliver. I made sure that my girls, with what we were wearing, we lowered it. We lowered the quality for us to be able to fit in. It is not all the time that I want to like overshadow whomever that is doing anything. I don't want to overshadow anybody. I just do my thing the way it comes to my head. And that is why I always pray. I pray go and I cry. Man go. I ask my husband. I might look tough outside, but inside me, I am not. And that's why when anything happens in any event, you will just see me. I'll start begging. It is not as if I can't fight. But sometimes you see me begging. Emma Binu. Okay, we are sorry. Okay, what do you want? Are you guys picking something from what I'm saying? They said I should come and advise, Abby. So many times, it could be event planner. That is your problem. Sometimes it is even the client. But there is something I want you to know. When you get to your venue, you know what I do? That's why I said, sometimes you think I'm tough. I am not. I put God first. We have to talk about all these our events. In Nigeria, when you charge per hour, sometimes ago, our DJ, how are you, sir? You know, sometimes ago, when this guy wanted to be charging per hour, what's his name? DJ, this is my friend. Eh? Sorry? Yeah, Jimmy Jack. He wanted to be charging per hour. I said something to him. He's my very close friend. Oh, you tamo. Sure, I'm okay. One play last 8 o'clock. One play was 12. Oh, 1 hour. 2 of everybody now. I'm for 10 hours. It's just like me saying that because I am Bonix and I want to be charging per hour, it's not going to work. Mama gbo oruko yen ni. Mama gbo atiku we are life o. Láyé àwọn Bonix yẹn. Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ àjọ máa rock ẹ ni. Kò dẹ̀ sẹ́ni tó lè retire mi àfi t'Ọlọ́run bá dé. Ọlọ́run ló lè retire mi bí mo ṣe wà. Àbí mo look like ẹni tó fẹ́ retire. So people like Taiwo, drinks and taste, they should buckle up. And others, I always tell them, you know, we have our own association too. Go, do your thing, let me do my thing. So if you, because you're making it or you have a name and you did not protect the name, it's not only that you are protecting the name, you are also doing what you need to do properly. Some of you, instead of you using like about 15 or 20 people to do your decor, you use only maybe 5 or 6 people. Then your decor, since yesterday you've been doing it, because the number of people you are using it, they're very like little, they're not enough. You work till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock the following day. We will now want to set up, you will now, how do I even say it safe? Then you now start saying, everybody go out. Everybody go out. What do they want to do? The decorator that has been working since yesterday did not finish working till 12. Disturbing others from delivery. Then eventually the event is going to start. Maybe guests will start coming in by 2 o'clock. Then they are sending us out. Maybe then, probably, I'm arranging my bar, making sure my tables are. Then the next thing, the event planner will go and call the almighty bouncer. And they come. Everybody go at they want to take pictures. Come on. Why are we like that? I'm talking to the decorators now and the event planners. Because the decorator has affected us. No matter what you're doing, finish your deck on 9 a.m. What is it? Get more ants. Do what you need to do so that others can do theirs. And to event planners that always think you are like this and give the bouncers so much power. So much power. Send them out. Come on. Collaboration. When you start being rude to your vendors from before the event starts, during the event, because you see all those boys that we are using, 81 therefore they can see, they know what you are doing to them. All those boys that we are using, they will not say it to you, but they say it to us. Wait, see, when you were not there, this was our attitude. This was what she did. I was just like, my name, Emma worry, Emma be. Why are we doing that to ourselves? You start sending us out just because you want to take pictures. When others have not finished setting up, then you send us out. If you are one of those people, you better have a rethink. And if you really, really know that your decorator has messed you up, the best thing for you to be doing to other event people that are setting up is to be begging them, please guys, I am so sorry. Kilo one, sorry. What does it take away from you? I am so sorry. I know I'm the one that is late. I know I'm the one that didn't finish the event on time. Please, can you people, please give me 5 minutes. Anyways, I'm not going to say much because there's a lot to say. Let me go now and start the English part of the job. Sorry, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is with great pleasure and honor that I stand before you today as the matron of the Association for the Support and Empowerment of Visionaries, ASEV, to address this gathering on the occasion of the Esmeralda Masterclass 5.2. To God be the glory. I've not missed any. I've not. Wow. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers for inviting me to this prestigious event, Esmeralda Masterclass. Has always been a platform where visionaries gather to exchange ideas, again, gain knowledge, and empower themselves to make a difference in their respective fields. It is truly inspiring to witness the enthusiasm and dedication of all the participants gathered here today. ASEV, as an organization, strongly believes in nurturing and supporting individuals who possesses a vision for a better tomorrow. We firmly believe that education and skill development are key pillars in fostering the vision, in fostering this vision. The Esmeralda Masterclass 5.2 perfectly aligns with these ideas, providing a platform for individuals to enhance their skills and expand their knowledge. In today's rapidly changing world, staying up to date with the latest trend and advancement is crucial for success. The Masterclass 5.0 offers an incredible opportunity for participants to learn from industry experts, engage in meaningful discussions, and gain insight into cutting-edge technologies and practice. It is through events like this that we can bridge the gap between knowledge and application, ultimately propelling us towards a brighter and more prosperous future. More so, the Esmeralda Masterclass 5.0 serves as a platform for like-minded individuals to connect and collaborate. It brings together a community of visionaries who share a common goal of making positive impacts in our lives. My last thing that I want to say: innovate and be in business. The other one, don't innovate and die. Don't forget those people that they call Gen Z baddies. They are coming, oh. Me as a person, because I have children that are also in that age. Me, I cannot go out of business, oh, because anything that they want, I will refer back to my children. Come, it is your age. What does that kiniko mean? That is why I've paid so much for school fees. Go and Google. Tell me what they will wear. Tell me what I need to know. How do you want me to behave? Because even my kids, mommy, stop shouting. Am I shouting? I'm sorry. Oh. That's how I talk. Mommy, okay. Can you don't talk like that? I'm in a new school, oh. As I am learning. That is why I always come to all these programs. I want to know what is trending. I want to know the way the Gen Z, the so-called Gen Z, I want to know the way they think. I want to know why they are so disrespectful. I want to know why they want to go naked. I want to know why they are not thinking. I want to know the reason why they are quick to money. They don't want to do the work, but they want the money. A lot of things to learn from ourselves. So, like I said, innovate. If you don't innovate, those Gen Z will come, get you out of business, so don't die. Thank you.
Ladies
and again,
gentlemen.
last thing, there is still dignity in labor.
Definitely.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please wave, man. Don't go here. Please celebrate for me. So, what's your favorite song? Let me allow the DJ to give us. Oh, anyone goes? Oh, good. Wow. Mr. DJ, drop the beat. Aha! Now watch out. Now let go. Oh, yeah, now give them. Oh shit! Come on now. Ah! Give them. All right now. Let's go. That's up. That's up. Yes, today. It's so what? Aha! Give them. Get it. All right now. You run it on. Let's see. Hey, with this. Give them. Oh shit. You say what? Ah, they don't good. Don't Aripo forget now. That's so. Okay, we are coming back to this. You can dance back to your seat, man. God bless you. Wow, awesome. Okay, whoops. All right, good to have you now. The CEO of Timos Event Lagos. Good to have you, Mrs. Mojisola. All right, representing the Palm Man. Am I right? All right, wow, I love that smile. But you walk too fast. What's happening?
Thank you so much, man. Okay, I also want to acknowledge the presence of our past excos. Please, once I call you my bosses, I need you to come sit on the high table. Ladies and gentlemen, the first person is a woman we love and respect so much. She's the MD CEO of Cisco Events. Please, if your hands are not busy, a round of applause for Mrs. Titi Lola Kemi. Please, a round of applause for Mommy as she comes to the high table. Please, a round of applause for Mommy. Also, specially, we want to make welcome to the high table the MD CEO Maybeth Events and President of Miss Elizabeth Owosheni.
Yeah.
Please a round of applause for her. A round of applause for her. Thank you so much.
The boy looking like a million bucks.
We also have the ever gorgeous, ever blazing MD CEO DV Events. Please a round of applause for Miss S.A. Doris. Please a round of applause for her. A round of applause for her. Thank you so much. Oh, beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. DJ, break it down. Without wasting our time, we want to bring up to the stage for his opening remark. The man, but before then, please, if you love what you're seeing here today, please a round of applause for all the planning committees, all the members of the planning committees.
All right.
Committee, please celebrate them. A round of applause
The
for them.
ambience, the beauty here.
Yeah, the organizers of this wonderful event, they did so well. So please, I want to make welcome to the to the stage for his opening remark. The chairman of the planning committee is a man we respect so much. Please, if your hands are not busy, is the MD CEO Noel Smith's event production. Give it up for Mr. Emmanuel Smith Akpan.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so excited to have all of you come here today. I'm happy for a safe journey down here. I can see the lovely people, the beautiful ladies, the cute gentlemen, and all the CEOs represented, all the sessions represented. You're all welcome. Thank you very much. I'll be doing the chairman's speech. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. It is with great pleasure and excitement that I stand before you today as the planning committee chairman for Esmeralda 5.0 Masterclass, our annual event that always recognizes to its commitment to innovation and excellence. And this year we'll be thrilled to introduce our theme for Esmeralda 5.0, which is event destruction, embracing artificial intelligence, and seizing new opportunities. In today's rapid evolving world, we find ourselves at the intersection of technology and human creativity, which is called artificial intelligence. AI has become an integral part of our daily lives, transforming industries and revitalizing the way we live, work, and interact. It's no longer a question of whether AI will impact the event industry, but rather how we can harness this power of great exceptional experience and unlock new possibilities. Esmeralda 5.0 will be a platform for knowledge sharing, exploration, and collaboration. We will delve into the realm of AI and its potential to disrupt, elevate, and rebrand the event industry. Our program will feature renowned experts and thought leaders who will share their insights, experience, and knowledge on the latest AI advancements in practical terms and its best practices for event professionals. By embracing AI, we can enhance event planning, management, processing, decision making, making them more efficient, personalized, and immersive. From chatbots and virtual assistants to predictive analysis and facial recognition. AI technology offers us the ability to automate, outline tasks, gather value information, data, and deliver personalized experience that caters for the unique preference of our attendees. However, with great power comes great responsibilities. As event professionals, it's our duty to ensure that AI is integrated into everything we do in the area of surrounding privacy, security, and transparency. Through open and honest dialogue, we will explore the ethical considerations and establish guidelines to ensure the responsibility use of AI in the event industry. Esmeralda 5.0 will also shine a spotlight on the countless opportunities that arise from embracing AI. We will showcase successful case studies, highlighting how AI has transformed events around the globe. From virtual reality enhanced exhibitions to AI-powered matchmaking algorithm, we demonstrate how AI can help us create unforgettable experiences and drive meaningful connections among us. Furthermore, Esmeralda 5.0 will serve as a catalyst for collaboration. We will provide a platform for event professionals to connect, network, and exchange beautiful ideas. Through interactive workshops and panel discussions, we will foster a community that thrives on innovation and support one another by embracing AI. In conclusion, Esmeralda 5.0 is not just an event. It's a call to action for every one of us. It's an invitation to event professionals to come together, to explore the possibilities, and to seize the opportunities presented by AI by embracing AI and disrupting the traditional event landscapes. We can create the wonderful experience that will transcend expectation and redefine the boundaries of what is possible. I invite you all to join us at Esmeralda 5.0 Masterclass, where we will unlock the power of AI, embrace disruption, and seize all new availability possibilities. Together, let us share the future of the event industry. Thank you.
Esmeralda 5.0. Come on, celebrate the chairman for us, please, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, so it's no news that AI is here to stay. And one of the good things we can do to help our business is to ensure that we implement the concept of AI into our businesses. Is that all right? And before we dive too deep into the teachings of today, it's important for us to kickstart that particular theme with the keynote speaker. So introducing the keynote speaker. I'm going to leave us in the hand of the media.
Bisola Bohar is the CEO of Trendy B Elite Events. She is an outstanding event planner in Nigeria and also known as planner extraordinaire and a trendsetter. Before founding Trendy B Events officially in 2013, she worked with NLG Oil and Gas in the Human Resource Department and CDIL Shipping as an operational officer. Recognizing the significance of managing outstanding events, she established Trendy B Elite Events and applied for an Event Masters Management course at the Wedding Institute in Washington. Years later, Trendy B Elite Events has become a brand to identify with in the event planning industry, worldwide production, outstanding events with grand style, working with top clients and brands from different parts of the world globally, and also known for producing unforgettable grand weddings, corporate services, brand activations, and inclusive parties and exclusive, beautiful, amazing ones. She was selected as the top event planners in Africa in 2016 by the Dubai Tourism Group, mentioned by the lead in African women as one of the top 100 most inspiring women in Nigeria, Africa in 2017, and one of the most influential young Nigerians in 2017. Bisola was voted and recognized as one of the top 3 ace planner domestic in Africa by the DWP Congress in 2019 Awards Dubai. She won various awards in business in 2017 by the Future Awards Africa, an award recognized by the Forbes. Bisola was a nominee in the category Entrepreneur for the year 2015 and 2017 at the Eloy Awards. She has been nominated and recognized for these awards: Event Management Company of the Year in 2018 Maya Awards, Hospitality Service Company of the Year 2019, Top 50 African Most.
And today I'm going to be telling you a lot about embracing artificial intelligence while seizing new opportunities. AI is a transformative tool that helps us enhance the way we plan our events. As planners, we orchestrate different aspects to make sure that our events process goes according to plan. We're talking about the floor plan, we're talking about meeting with the client, we're talking about coordinating the vendors, we're talking about ensuring that everything that has to do with the planning of the event is done par excellence. And the best way to go around it is by acting and working smart. By working smart, you're working with AI tools just to make sure that things are being swept in terms of your planning process and coordination process and the total experience with your clients. And at the end of the day, you're bringing better quality to your service. This is why I encourage you today to jump on that and start using the AI tools for effective service for your client's experience. Tools like chatbots, data analysis, facial recognition, virtual interaction, all those things help to make your planning process easy. For example, when it comes to the chatbots, I'll give you an example of when you had already programmed in different answers for your clients or people that are trying to make inquiries from your business. And anytime they send you a message, regardless of whatever questions they're asking you, there's a very swift response coming in almost immediately, regardless of whatever it is. And you can always go back to respond to them. If you think that there's more that needs to be added, then you can go back to them and add it. But for that first moment, because the response is swift, they're already impressed because they know that, okay, I'm getting an information, I'm getting a feedback as soon as possible. I don't have to wait too long. So I always encourage the chatbots, in different areas of your planning. Also, the data analysis, like I said, doing your research is very key. Gone are those days where you have to be very surface-like when it comes to planning. Now go in depth to actually find out things that excite the age bracket of your clients and also their guests, so that way you're putting together different aspects of the planning that can make it exciting for them. Also, even the data analysis can go in depth of nowadays for the invitation cards. People now want to have a situation whereby when the soft copies are sent to guests, they can just scan through the QR code, and when they scan through the QR code, already before they even get to the event, they're already filling in what type of meal they want to eat, and just trying to gather a few information about some of the things that excite them, so that by the time you're receiving this information, it's good and it's easy for you to ensure that everybody is getting tailor-made services and the event is is as exciting and happy as possible, because you're giving them exactly what they want, plus more, because you would have done your own background checks behind the scenes. Another aspect to virtual reality that I actually love is when you can actually take your clients on a journey before the day of the events. So you know how we have our floor plans, now there's a virtual reality where you can actually see the event before the events. That way they can even make corrections on how they want certain things to be, so you don't have to wait till that day when everything is already finalized and someone is now coming up and not being happy about certain things. Now they can actually take a journey around the venue, look through it, and everybody's on the same page. All we're expecting is the physical creation and just making sure that implementing it is done excellently, like what was approved virtually. This has been a very new addition to our service, which I absolutely love. Even though right now we do it for our luxury premium service clients, but it's something that eventually I'm hoping to extend all around, so that way everybody's happy, and before the day of the event you're literally seeing everything, where you're going to sit, where your guests will sit. Just literally tweak things around if you feel like it needs to be tweaked around. And sometimes if the clients are not even wanting to get involved, because you do have some clients that will say, oh no, you know what, Bisola, we trust you, or you know what, my excellent event planner, we trust you. That way even you can be sure that what the decorator is delivering is up to par and it's really what you are expecting on the day, and there's no room for mistakes, there's no room for surprises that will not end well. Another aspect of AI that I love is the facial recognition, and obviously, like I mentioned earlier, on the QR coded method, which, like I mentioned earlier, we also try to include in the invitation cards, soft copy invitation cards, and sometimes, you know, you can even use it in such a way that when guests come to the venue, after you have sent the soft copy QR code, when they come to the venue, all they need to do is present their phones and you're being scanned to come in through. Where there are benefits, there are also challenges. Some of the very few challenges I would say that comes with the AI is data protection. Data protection is just ensuring that all the information that you have gathered about your clients and their guests is not being leaked. So sometimes there are always challenges around the safety. That is why you have to make sure it's protected by all means. The second aspect I would say is the human touch. You know, there's always that emotional aspect of, and the awe and just ensuring that they have that feeling of, I'm not speaking to a robot, or it's not a robot that have put all these thoughts together without human feelings. That is why you cannot leave it totally to the AI. You have to make sure you interact fully with your guests, your clients, and just ensure that they know that this is personalized for them and is well thought through by you and not a robot. It's very, very, very important. I hope this whole information that has been shared will be able to help you in one way or form, or get you interested to start looking at it more keenly for your services. Together we will make the industry better. Together we will all succeed. But let's think future. Let's think smart by using artificial intelligence in everything that we do. Thank you so much.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's important for us to all know that at this point in time, our businesses, we can't do away with AI. Is that due? Do you agree with that? So please, I want us to be encouraged to ensure that we are continually trying out those new things. Things are changing. Things are changing.
The next speaker is going to be talking about how to attract and retain Gen Z and premium clients in the food service industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have our profile on the screen.
Tomi Oshibajo is the head chef and CEO of Grandeur Catering, Grandeur Academy, and Grandeur Gardens. The idea for the business was birthed far back in 2004 and later established in 2016 out of passion for owning a food business. She is a graduate of Hamadu Bello University, Zaria, where she studied business administration, after which she worked in the bank for a few years. She attended culinary school in Lagos and immediately started with breakfast catering deliveries, which later expanded into events catering, lunch meals in bowls for home deliveries. She is the founder of Grandeur Academy, a culinary school that creates a platform for people who want to better their cooking skills
and learn the ropes of starting a business. In 2020, she launched Grandeur Garden, a mini space for events inspired by the pandemic. Please make welcome Tumi Oshibajo.
It's an honor to be here. I must say this is my first time hearing about ASSEV. ASEV. Okay, thank you for correcting me. This is my first time hearing about this association, and I must commend you guys that you guys are doing a very great job here. I feel like this is a very beneficial platform where people in the industry can come together, share burdens, share ideas and information, and also learn on how to improve their businesses. So I feel this is a very fantastic one. Well done to everyone who put this together. This is fantastic. Okay, so I was asked to come talk about how to attract and retain Gen Z clients and premium clients. You have to understand, first of all, I think there's a saying that they say that if you want to catch a monkey, you have to first behave like a monkey. True or false? So if you want to attract Gen Z clients, I believe that you have to first behave like Gen Z clients. If you want to attract premium clients, you must behave like premium clients. You cannot be a regular, I couldn't be bothered person and have that mindset about your business and feel like you can actually attract premium clients with that mindset. No. And I also hope that we know that the person that you are, in one way or another, spills into your business. It reflects in your business. Do we all agree that this is true? If you're an organized person, naturally, it will reflect in your business that you're organized. Because even the way you package your food, the way you cook your meals, the way your kitchen looks, everything will look presentable and well together. But if you're someone who on a normal day, your room is upside down, your clothes that you wore from last week and the 3 weeks before are still hanging on one couch, it will also show in your business. So the first and foremost question you have to ask yourself is, who am I? Who is my business? To attract Gen Z, you have to understand what ticks them off, what is attractive to them, what do they enjoy. So once you understand those things, vibes and inshallah. So once you understand those things, you will be able to embody the role of your own clients and know what to do and how to attract them. So the next question to ask yourself is, what do they want? What problem are you trying to solve? And if we observe, most successful businesses today are businesses that look for problems in the lives of their clients or their customers, and then they find solutions to these problems. So what they're actually selling is the solution to the problem of their customers. It's not that actual item that is being sold. For example, for this event now, we want to talk to the audience, and I can't just stand here and start shouting in my normal voice and everybody will hear me clearly and audibly. So I need something that will propel my voice to the entire audience, and I need a mic for that. So the person who sells me a mic is not actually selling me a mic. The person is selling me a solution to the problem of wanting to propel my voice so that everybody hears me. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So as a food business owner, one thing that I believe that we are selling is convenience. To be honest, most of our customers do not actually buy food because they are hungry and they want to eat. They buy food because they are hungry, they want to eat, and they want to be fed conveniently. Okay, so where can I find them is another question I'd like to ask. Where can we find Gen Z clients and where can we find premium clients? One thing is that I know that they spend a lot of time on social media. And we all know that social media is the place to be these days. Our tech bros and our tech sissies in the Gen Z community, they spend a lot of time on social media. So you have to look for ways to put yourself out there on social media and ensure that you are being seen. It is not enough for you to cook your food. I'm sorry, I'm going to be talking more about the food industry because that's what I am involved in. It's not enough for you to just cook your food and say, oh, you just want to post it online or you want to take it to your event. There has to be something that will make it catchy for the audience or for whoever it is that is just coming across your business and makes them want to follow your page, or makes them want to patronize you, or makes them want to know more about you. And one thing I've observed is that controversial topics seem to do well on social media. Some of these celebrities that we follow today, we know them because of their controversial nature or the controversial topics that surround them. Take, for example, someone like Bobrisky. I'm sure if he says today that he wants to release a list of names of 5 billionaires that are sponsoring him, everybody will be interested, will be eager to know who are these rich people that are funding this person. Or maybe Bobrisky gets his body done or something like that. Controversial topics, if you observe, usually do well in the social media space. Another example that relates to food that I would like to mention is, I don't know if you've seen this puff puff that has been popular on Instagram for a while. For those of us on social media, the Gen Z buddies that are here that spend time on social media, puff puff with condensed milk, powdered milk, and Oreos. So I noticed that that thing has been all over social media of recent, and it is a controversial topic because I think what started it was that someone was selling puff puff for 16,500. So everybody is like, what do you mean puff puff for 16,500? What's inside the puff puff? So a lot of food bloggers and food bloggers started saying, oh, it's not just to fry puff puff, let's teach you how to do it in your home. Why waste 16,500? Just mix your flour, fry your puff puff, pour condensed milk, put the biscuit and put the powdered milk. But the truth is that that topic actually drew attention to that vendor's page, if we're being honest. Because people want to find out, who is this person that is selling puff puff for 16,500 in this Lagos? What do you mean? What are you selling? Some of us might go there because we want to know. Other people might go there because they want to see what that person is doing. And by the time those people actually go to that person's page, they see rice and chicken that is looking nice, and they're like, but this food is actually not bad. Let me order something for me to eat. But that person has already achieved the aim or the goal by getting people to even go to the page in the first place, by getting people to be interested in that business. And even after this puff puff saga has passed, I'm sure that business or page would have gained so many customers or followers that would eventually be loyal to that business over time. Another example is, I don't know if any of us heard about Don Jazzy's burger that was selling for, I think, 16,000 or so here. That was also a very controversial topic. If that didn't happen, maybe most of us would not even know. Yes, I know that Don Jazzy is a popular celebrity, but maybe most of us would not have even been so interested in what he's doing. And a lot of people bought that burger because they want to know what is inside this burger. Why is it so expensive? So controversial topics actually do very well, and it is a means of attracting or getting the attention of Gen Z clients. So apart from social media, another place where you can find them is where there is enjoyment. Gen Z clients, premium clients, enjoyment is the core of their being. So they like to enjoy. You have to have this at the back of your mind that you have to go to where they want to go. You have to be where they want to be. So examples of this can be fairs, maybe all this GTB food and drinks. That's a very good way to attract them. Okay, so after answering this question, so the next question is, what do I do? As a business owner who is trying to attract Gen Z clients and who is trying to attract premium clients, what do I do? In my own opinion, relating to food, the first thing I feel is your food. Your food must look good, because people eat with their eyes first. Someone who sees your food on social media does not know how it tastes, but they can see that it looks good. And if you observe, of recent, people pay a lot of attention to aesthetics. Who would agree with me? Aesthetics is a major reason why a lot of vendors or even restaurants in Lagos are selling out, because already the place is looking nice, everything is looking, the ambience is already, giving them away and all. So people want to go there to explore. Oh, this food looks so good on social media. The next time I'm going out with my friends, this is where we want to hang out. Or the next time I'm going out on a date, this is where I want to go to. So presentation of your food must look very, very good. Another thing to note is creating packages that suit them. Like I said earlier, the Gen Z clients and the premium clients are sort of two opposite client bases. But for the Gen Z, they are probably looking for more affordable options because most of them are just starting out in life and their earning power is not so huge. So for them, you might need to create packages that suit what they can afford. Maybe shareable platters that they can share with their friends on their birthdays or when they're having their game nights and those sort of things. But for the premium clients, you can afford to do more. You can do high end, you can go, add prawns, add seafood, do all those interesting things that might be more expensive, but the premium clients will be able to afford it better. Okay, so another thing is presentation of your own self as the business owner. I feel like we also have to pay good attention to that because when you want to attract, how you dress is the way you'll be addressed to start with. When you know that you want to attract premium, like I said earlier, you have to look premium. You can't go for an event and look tattered, or maybe you're making videos for your page and you're looking like you've not you've not been at home for the past 3 days and you've been squatting somewhere. Obviously, anybody who sees you will be like, who is this person? Is this the food vendor? Why does the person look like this? That will be their first impression. So as much as possible, try to create an impression of yourself that is attractive. Advertisement is very, very important because that is one way to get as many people as possible to know about your business. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is retention. So really, when you have applied all these things, you have studied, you've learned more about the kind of clients that you want, you've learned how to behave, the things that you need to do to attract them. Retaining them is also as important as attracting them. Just like I said earlier, all that you were doing to attract those customers in the first place, continue to do it. Don't stop doing it. Continue to post content, continue to look for new ways to get them interested in your business, continue to advertise, continue to look for ways to put yourself out there. The next step is quality service delivery. To be honest, if you are doing all of this and you aren't offering quality service, it's going to be a huge disappointment. Because even if you spend all the money, you make all the sacrifices, you attract them, and then they order from you or they patronize you, and then they now find out that the service that you've given to them is not all that, you've already lost that client or that customer. Also, another point rather is customer service. Just like I said earlier, the things that you were doing, continue to do to your spouse. Take them out, take them on dates, buy them stuff. It is just the way you romance your partner and ensure that they stay in love with you. Is the way that you also have to continue to find new ways to love on your customers or your clients, so that they want to come back. When you make them feel like a king, they want to come back. There was a day I met with a client of ours and she told me that she thought that the person who owned Grandeur Catering was born and bred abroad. And to be honest, at this point, I'd never even left Nigeria. But I had a premium mindset when I started my business. And I knew that what I want to do is I want people to feel like kings. I want people to feel like queens. I want people to come across my business and not want to move on to another business. So I kept looking for ways to service them, ways to give them customer service that will blow their minds, that will make them feel like, am I the only customer that this person is servicing? Another point is innovativeness. You have to continue to research, look for new things that you can do, new ways to package your meals, new ways to serve your meals at events, new plates to use to pack your food, new things that you can do that will continue to get your customers interested in you. Then lastly, I would say reward your customers. As much as possible, reward your customers. So that brings me to the end of how to attract and retain Gen Z and premium customers. I hope we're able to learn something.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you
put
very
your
much.
hands together for that awesome moment. Come on, celebrate her, celebrate her. That was huge. That was huge. I want to believe we've written a lot of things. Abi, the note is filled already. Something is telling me to ask someone here to come up stage and give me a 2-minute summary and win 10,000. Sorry.
From where?
And win two.
From where?
My man is asking me to call 2 million, and I'm asking myself, where wants to 2 million? Dollar actually, yeah. Anyone? Let me try that out. Do you have anybody here who can come to the stage and give me a 2-minute summary of what he or she just heard from her. Anybody?
I learned a lot.
Cool.
Customer retention, how to treat your customers, how to make them keep coming back. You know, it's a lot about, you know, having a relationship with you and your customer. It's a lot. There are a lot of things that we don't do in our businesses that if you apply this, they can keep coming back. Something very little can make your customer get glued to you forever.
As a matter of fact, it's actually your customers that keep you in business, right? And because they keep you in business, you must learn how best to retain them.
Appreciate them.
Awesome, awesome. Celebrate that for me, please. So,
so much.
before I leave time for questions, it's important for us to ensure that we are not just here to listen or to hear. Let us begin to plan to implement. That's the best bet of this event. Because if you come here this morning and you hear like you usually hear and you go back, it simply means your business will not change. It will still remain like that. So please, as you are listening to these speakers, ensure that you are planning, okay, to implement. All right, so before she go back to her seat, do I need to find out if anyone has questions so that I can tackle them once and for all?
Okay, we have one.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Oko Kewe, and I'm an event planner of the Glee Sprinkles and Events in Delta State, Nigeria.
All the way from Delta State. Make some noise for our ladies and gentlemen.
So a quick one. I think this is I don't know for others, but I think this is a big challenge for entrepreneurs. Where you made a statement about controversial way of winning clients. And I want to ask, what's the aspect of being controversial and being original in selling your products or services on social media? Thank you.
Sometimes your originality is actually being controversial, if we're being honest. For the person that I said was selling puff puff for, she wasn't selling the puff puff for 16.5, she was selling it for 4.5. But the gist that surrounded that puff puff was that it was being sold for 16.5. She was being original. There was nothing that she did. I don't know how the gist got out, but she was original. So sometimes you notice that even when people cook food, maybe food bloggers, the way they cook their food might be different from what you know. And then people will say that that is controversial. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Maybe you want to cook egusi and you decide that you want to maybe roast your egusi first before you cook it. A lot of people are not used to that. So when people see that, they'll be like, who is doing this? What is this? And then some people, of course, are coming for you and saying that, what do you mean? This is not how to cook egusi. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of food bloggers complain about this, that people in their comment section try to school them on how to cook. And you see a lot of them saying that, this is your own method of cooking. This is my own. We don't need to fight over it. Already, that person's method of cooking already comes off as controversial to anybody who sees it. I don't know if you understand me. So be your original self, but look for creative ways to put yourself in the public eye so that you have as many people seeing your business as possible. Because to be honest, when I started my own business, I was new in Lagos. I didn't know anybody in Lagos. Social media was what helped and propelled my business. So I would always say, and out of experience, that social media is a very good way to push your business. It's a very, very good way.
Before our speaker goes, we want to make our presentation of our word to our speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please, once again, a round of applause for Mrs. Tomi Oshibanjo. Please, a round of applause for Tomi Oshibanjo of Grandeur Caterings. Thank you so much. DJ, if play music that she can dance to now. We've not seen her dance. Okay, that's fine. You don't want to dance, okay? Oh, you're welcome. So we're going to be making a presentation to her now. And we'll have our president do that for us. We'll have our president and our VP do that for us. Okay, thank you.
Association of Event Vendors Nigeria Award of Recognition is awarded to me, Osibanjo, Grandeur Catering, in grateful acknowledgement of your distinguished and invaluable service rendered as a speaker during the ASEV Esmeralda Masterclass 2023. Thank you so much.
Round of applause for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, a quick one, ladies and gentlemen, before we bring up the next speaker. want to quickly acknowledge the presence of the Rental Professional Society of Nigeria. Thank you so much for coming. We have our president in person of Mrs. Kemi Adeleke, and the PRO in person of Mrs. Blessing Omini. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you greatly. So right about now, ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for the next lecture? Are we ready? Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, this next person, this next speaker we're about to bring up is someone we are super happy to have in our midst. Ladies and gentlemen, she's going to be talking about strategies to choose a venue, all acquisition, and luxury event decor that attracts premium clients. Ladies and gentlemen, please, can we have our profile?
Mrs. Kemi Adeleke is the Managing Director of KFA Events Limited, KFA Event Center, Aduke Barn and Event Party Rentals. KFA is a family-owned business of over 27 years of existence and currently in the second generation. Kemi is a meticulous designer with a creative mind that is extremely passionate about transforming ordinary spaces into exceptional ones. Kemi has a passion for luxury rental items, and you can see that in the vast array of the huge inventory of the company. In 2020, she launched her online course titled Event Rental Secrets: How to Build Generational Wealth by Creating an Event Rental Empire. Before joining KFA, she had a stint at the Information Technology Department of Guarantee Trust Bank, Lagos, where she served as the service manager before she moved on to run the family business. Kemi also worked as a project manager at the Blue Cross Blue Shield Corporation in Maryland, USA. She has a bachelor's degree in geography and planning from the University of Jos, Plateau State, Nigeria, a master's degree in information system, Northern Eastern University, Boston, USA, a certificate in event planning, George Washington University, Washington, D.C., USA, a certified project manager professional from the Project Management Institute, USA. Kemi also has a certificate in entrepreneurial management from the Pan Atlantic University, Lagos. Kemi is a member of both national and international professional bodies, such as the American Rental Association, Project Management Institute, the Association of Professional Party Organizers and Event Managers of Nigeria, APOEM, current president of the Rental Professional Society of Nigeria, the Association of Venue Owners in Nigeria. Please, let's welcome Kemi Adeleke.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Praise together for Mrs. Kemi of KFA.
Let me give it to them.
Okay, let me see them. Slowly.
Oh God.
All right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Kemi Adeleke, what's that?
Before I start, I'm going to ask the Almighty to go before me this afternoon, that whatever I say would impact one or two people here today. I'm not here just by being here. There's a reason for me coming here. And everything that I say is what I know, is the business that I do. So I'm going to go into the reason why I'm here today. So how do you choose a venue? I mean, I've been in the venue space for years, so I actually know what customers are looking for when they want a venue. First of all, you want to look at the location. You want to look at the location of where your event would take place. Lagos is divided into mainland and island. Coincidentally, I'm based on the island. So if your customer comes to you and says, oh, for me, I'm trying to host about 500 guests. Where do you think will be ideal for my number of people? So your location is so important. You want to choose a place where the traffic is not too much. You know, it's very, I mean, Lagos is all about traffic, you know, so you want to choose a place that is easily accessible. You want to look at the capacity. You don't want to have a 500 capacity guest in a 300 capacity space. You don't want the place to be choked, you know. So that location is important, and making sure that the venue that you've chosen is actually adequate for the number of guests that your client wants. Having said that, you want to also look at the ambience. Once you've selected your location, what does the place look like? Is it beautiful? You know, does it have the appropriate lighting when the people are taking pictures so that decorators don't have to bring in additional light? Do they have adequate parking? Trust me, parking is important. Then the venue itself, is it clean? Is the venue clean? Are the restrooms clean? Also timing. What time do you have for your events? Is it 8 hours? Is it 10 hours they're going to give to you? You need to be sure, because most venues really, they should give you the terms and conditions on what is required from you as a customer for you to use their venue space. So that's very, very important. That I've come to realize that most people don't read that terms and conditions. You know, many people don't read it, and they start asking you questions and questions. And of course, I've mentioned price as well. Is the price okay with your customer? Capacity, ambience, timing, changing room. You know, now people like to change, you know, so you want to be sure that yes, the venue that you're choosing has a nice changing room that you can use as well. So let me go to the next arm of it, which is the how to attract high-end clients for your luxury decor. Luxury to me means something very exquisite, something very classy, you know, beautiful. You see, before you can attract a luxury client, you must be a luxury too, you know. So you need to look very good, you need to smell good, so that the customer will be comfortable with you. Number one, what do we do? Of course, you have to do a recce. You have to go to the location and look at it and be sure that yes, what are the things that I would need to make sure that the venue is okay. So you need to make sure that whatever pictures that you're posting, it reflects. And I mean, there are times that you may not even have a job. Guess what? Nobody needs to know that you are doing demos in your house. You can have a pretty table, keep practicing with colors, combining colors together. And there are tons of materials online. How many of you use YouTube? How many of you use YouTube? YouTube is my favorite platform. It's amazing. There is absolutely nothing that I'm looking for that is not on YouTube. Now, for me, I just don't send mood boards to clients, because we've done that in the past, whereby you do mood board and they take it to someone else to do. I don't like to do that. So now I charge you minimum 250,000 for me to send, because I do the mood board myself. It takes my time to do that mood board. Now that 250 will be added to their bill. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because I cannot spend time. There was one that I even did last week. I thought it was a mess actually. But the client said, oh, it's beautiful. I'm like, really? I didn't even write anything because I was under a lot of pressure. The client has been disturbing me. We need a mood board. We need a mood. I just went on Pinterest. Just, you know, because you have to think through the event. What are they trying to do? And then you now go on Pinterest. Pinterest is another amazing tool. If you're not using Pinterest, please get on Pinterest. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. These are tools that you need for your business to grow. Pinterest, YouTube. I'm sorry? It's fantastic. Pinterest is amazing. Those people that come up every day and they post likes of us. They're all like us. The jobs that they do, they post it. It is amazing. In the business that we do, you must have confidence. You must be a confident person, because there are ways that clients will try to put you down. Oh, I can get it cheaper. Okay, you can get it cheaper. Why are you coming to me? Do you understand what I'm saying? You can get it cheaper. Why are you coming to me? You have to, because there are ways that they will try to reduce the amount that they want to pay. So you know the. Now let's break it down. You want to go and do a setup. The items that you're going to use, the logistics, the number of vehicles, the number of people. Sometimes you may even have to sleep at the location. There was a setup we did last week. With me then since like Tuesday. They just finished the event yesterday. You can imagine the number of people that I had at that location. Their feeding, their accommodation, every day like that. And that's just one amongst many. You know, so you have to, that when you do the breakdown for the customer, and the customer is not telling you, oh, I have so and so amount to pay. That does not even, just before I came in here now, no, before I came here, I was chatting with someone. and he said he has a budget of 1 million for a deck, although it's a small number. And I said, half of, almost 1/4 of that money is going to go on logistics, because we've not done the breakdown. So you need to do the breakdown. Have a line item of all the things that you are going to give to your customer. Not just say photo area. What does that photo area include? And then another thing I need to tell you guys is label your items in terms of your boxes, because as you're moving in, other vendors are moving in as well, and there's tendency for people to take your items. Do you understand? When you're doing all the rush setup, you need to make sure that you label your items. Put your company names on your boxes, on your plastics, so that nobody else will pick your items when they are retrieving. It's very important. Let me say this. Is there anybody here that is not getting customers? Any hands? Are you getting customers or you're not getting customers? Who is not getting customers? Don't be shy. If you're not getting customers, you're doing something wrong. You can see me later, but you're doing something wrong. There's no way. There is no way that the market is so big. Do you know how many people we are in Nigeria? Do you know how many events in my business? I can't tell you the number of events I do every week. And we decline orders. This is us declining orders that we cannot do it, because the thing is we do not want to mess up.
What would you advise on reinventing? How often do you advise we reinvest? Do you advise we do it? Oh, I see this item. Probably quarterly you have listed up the items that you want to invest in. Do you advise quarterly or twice in a year, or as I see this item, I buy? I see this item. I do it a lot. If I see any item that I buy. At the end of the day, I'll get like, come, maybe you are doing too much. Calm down. Like now, I've gotten to a stage that maybe you are doing too much. You know how much you've invested. Calm down. But if I see something again, I'll quickly bring out and start it. So that's one. Then secondly, I don't know if this question is in the context of what we are discussing now. What would you advise on service charge? Because we are discussing this morning and they were like, okay, we can do service charge on maybe a percentage from the total cost of the event. That will be your service charge. Or you have okay, you've already seen the way this event is. Okay, no problem. My service charge is 300, 400, 500,000. But I'm looking at if you do percentage. What if everything is, let's say 1 million? My service charge is 100,000. I'll be like 100,000. I'll pay this. Maybe 10%. So what would you advise? The percentage, or weigh yourself? What is what to charge? Thank you.
Okay, so the first question is, how often do you reinvest in the business? You sound so much like me. You say something, you buy. But then you need to ask yourself this question: what space do I have? Because your space is also very important. There are 1,000,001 things that I want to get now. I don't even in my living room stuff, I don't have space again. So what I'm trying to do is discard items, do like a yard sale, and then have room for new things. But we have to be very careful about buying things as well, because you don't want to just bring in things and people are not using them. Those assets are money. You use money to get them. So you need, for every time those assets are in your warehouse, that's money. Your assets, that is your money. Your assets are your money. So you need to ensure that whatever you have in your warehouse is generating money for you. That you say that's your gold. So I hope I've been able to answer that. Then the second question is, what's the second question? How do you charge for service? Now that's going to be an independent decision. Okay, what value am I bringing to the table? It's the value you're bringing to the table that will determine how much you're going to charge. So if you're charging 1 million, you're charging 2 million, you better give the customer what you're charging. And some people charge 100,000. Some people charge 200,000, depending on what the scale. So if I'm charging a lot of money, you better deliver. You better deliver. So I hope that has answered the question.
Yes,
so having said this, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much.
This next person I want to call up is going to be talking about emotional and mental health, the impact on event professionals for their well-being. Ladies and gentlemen, please, can we have the media display the profile?
Dr. Kudus Musbao Olaiwola is the MD of Unique Care Hospital. He is a graduate from the University of Ilorin and presently undergoing a certificate in health management, Washington. Dr. Kudus is a dedicated and compassionate doctor whose journey in the medical field has been shaped by a deep commitment to alleviating the suffering of those in need. He served as a COP member in the northwestern region of the country, where he witnessed tragic loss of many infants and expected mothers due to complications caused by poverty. Returning to his hometown in Lagos State, Dr. Okudus took on a role as a senior medical professional in one of the leading private hospitals in the city. Here, he saw an opportunity to make healthcare more accessible as bills were made more manageable for patients. Dr. Kudus' exceptional performance earned him a promotion to the hospital's head office, Egbeda, in 2018. However, he couldn't ignore the stark reality that only the affluent could easily access quality healthcare services at this center. Out of determination, Unique Care Hospital was birthed in 2019, founded on the principle of life first. This has made Unique Care Hospital a beacon of hope for countless families, especially women and children. The hospital began with just 20 family cards in December 2019 and has since grown to serve more than 10,000 families. It stands as a multi-specialist facility boasting of a team of dedicated medical professionals, including gynecologists, psychiatrists, orthopedic surgeons, plastic surgeons, pediatricians, and a seasoned neurosurgeon. He has earned many awards, not limited to the Best Doctor of the Year, West Care Special Hospital, Best Hospital in Mother and Care, Ilasamaja Environments, Award for Excellence, West Care Hospital, Ijibu. Please, let's welcome Dr. Kudus Musbah Olaiwola.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. I'm so glad to be here today. Firstly, apologies for coming late. To be honest, I was in the theater when Madam was calling me, so I had to rush and make sure I get here on time. I'm so sorry. I keep to time because time is life too. Today's topic is a fantastic topic. When I got here, I saw caliber of people here, and I said that, oh, Nigeria is actually growing. Please clap for Nigeria. Yeah, let's have hope in the country. By God's grace, it's going to be better than this. Mental health is our day-to-day activities, is our daily life. It's a topic that every individual, including doctors, need to know about. I must tell you that nobody is immune to mental illness or mental disease. Nobody is immune, including doctors. We have seen so many doctors commit suicide, nurses commit suicide, many people. And this is because they are unable to manage their mental health very well. Emotional health refers to the awareness and understanding a person has about their emotions and how well they are able to manage through different life events. It refers to how well people are capable of accept and manage their emotions and cope with challenges throughout life. If you want to be a good parent, if you want to help your child, in America today, do you know that studies have shown that people that commit suicide, more than 70% of them are not well breastfed? What does that mean? Meaning that it starts from childhood. If you want to develop if you want to have a good mental health, you want to have a good mental behavior, you want to be very well alert and, very cerebrate, it starts from childhood. Meaning that immediately a woman puts to bed, you must start breastfeeding your ward. Do you know that in abroad, they don't breastfeed well, in the sense that they'll tell you, I don't want my breast to sag, I don't want to have, whether you like it or not, it will become sag one day. Okay? But like here in Africa, our mothers breastfeed very well. So studies show that most people that commit suicide, they were never well breastfed. Now, mental health itself. It is not that when you are not, people say, if I'm not sick, I'm just stressed, I'm not sick now. Stress itself is part of mental health. So it now depends on how you are going to manage it. mental health is a state of well-being in which individual realizes his or her own abilities, can cope with normal stresses of life, can work productively and fruitfully, and is able to contribute to his or her own community. Now, you are not living until you are helping your community. Look at Melinda and Bill Gates today. They are one of the richest people in the world, isn't it? But what are they doing now? Do you know that most of our people who have tuberculosis today, if they are left for Nigerian government, all of us here will have had TB. Do you know that you can actually become whatever you want to be in US? If you want to be the best thief in the world, US will teach you how to become the best thief in the world. If you want to become the best doctor in the world, you will be the best doctor in the world. US will give you enabling environment. Will give you what you want, what you need to excel in life. And it's cut across every aspect, every facet of life in the United States of America. Meaning that you can be whatever you want to be when you have the zeal, when you have the mind, when you have a good mindset. Now, looking at your own environment here, many of you who are here, if it is because some people are actually doing this out of passion, this is what I like. I want to be an event vendor. I want to help people. I want to make the event look very fantastic. And before you know it, ideas will start coming in. It was when I was in GS 1 or 2 that I started having in mind that, oh, I would like to be a doctor. Not even primary school, that they will ask you, what do you want to be? That I will say, no, I will be. It was in GS 1, GS 2. And what happened? Somebody very close to us in the family was admitted in the hospital. The person could not breathe well. And I said, oh, we then went to visit the person in the hospital. Madam, I now asked, why is this woman not breathing well like this? She said, it's because of one illness. And they said, behold, this person might die if the person did not take oxygen. I said, she might die. So tell the people to help now. You know, it's a very small child. Tell this person to help now. Can't you people help? I was asking questions. They said, we can help. The woman is on oxygen, but still the disease has gone so far and the woman might die. I said, might die. So who is going to help this woman now? They said, God and doctor. God and doctor? So doctors can help? They said, yeah, doctors can help. And that was what brought about being a doctor. Oh, I want to help people too. Now, you people that are here today, some of you are doing this business because you want to help people. And you know that if you want to be rich in this life, it starts from here. It starts from trying to help people. Once you think, oh, I want to help people, before you know it, ideas will start coming and you become rich. Now, when you are now rich, how do you manage that level? How do you manage that richness? How do you manage that affluence? Very well. Your mental health will help you to do that. Look at so many professors today, so many people, so many teachers in the world that have made it. Not that they don't have mental illness, not that they don't have challenges in one way or the other, or once in their life, but they were able to manage it very well. I want to tell you that is an abnormal person in this world that will tell you that since they are giving back to me, I have never seen anything that has made me sad. You're an abnormal person. If you say, all my life I've been happy, that's a big lie. The reason is that they're actually part of life. There are times you see things that will make you happy, and there are times that will be sad, that you'll be sad. When you now have these, there are challenges, and you should know how to manage them. Mental illness as an event vendor, as an event planner, is real, and it's actually happening to some of you. I must be truthful to you today. It's actually happening to, we have some of you with mental illness and we are managing them. So how do you manage this mental illness? Please, let's move forward. Some people, when they have mental issue, what they need to, they have their stress, what they need to do is to listen to music. Listen to music and they are back, fully back. Some people is just to sleep. Some is just to visit old friends. Some is just to visit, to go and play games. Play video games. Don't say, oh, I'm old now. I will now dare say me that I'm Mama 50. I'm now playing games with my babies. Madam, it can help you a lot. Play Ludo, play chess. This help our mental health. Please learn to rest. When you see that you are so stressed, please take a pause. Rest. Eat good food. Visit friends. Spend money on yourself. Look good. Yes. Ride good car. If you have the money, build mansions. Invest in your business. Take good care of your parents. Spend your money. Okay, now reinforce social connections. healthy social connections may help improve emotional, physical, and mental well-being. Yes, like this, like this event, you need to organize such events once in a while. Go to beach, go out with your friends, enjoy yourself, and that will refresh your brain. That will make you more lively. Okay, not work all the time. Then cope with loss. Yes, there's no business that doesn't have gain and loss. Yes, you will gain. Say amen. You will make gain.
The first question I want to ask you is, does any drug trigger panic attack? Are there drugs that trigger Okay, can I ask all the questions while you take the answers?
Yes, you can.
Okay, second one is, how do I manage panic attack? Because it has stopped now, because I had to go off for a long time and then I'm back. So how do I manage it? And how do I manage stress? You being aware of what we do and the demands, how would you encourage us to manage, while especially on field, how people scream at us and our workers do break our things, and how do you encourage us to? And also, like I said, what made the panic attack happen when I'm happy? Is there anything? So thank you.
Yeah, fantastic question. Thank you. Now, panic attack is normal. Can you hear what I said? Panic attack is normal, but its excess is abnormal. People that have panic attack, we do a lot of counseling for them. It actually starts from childhood. And that is why parents, you need to help your kids talk on the podium. Take them outside. Take them out when they are doing events. Take them to children gathering. Okay, come on, just read ABC for us. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F. Please clap for him, clap for her. Oh, you'll be happy. She'll be happy. Then let her come down. The following week, tell her to do another thing. You are developing them gradually. Do you know that it's not easy to actually speak on the podium? Some people cannot do that. Do you know that? But we can train them to do that. We can train them to do it. The truth of the matter is that individuals have their own phobia. Do you understand? Now, as you have said, is when you are happy that your own panic attack comes around, isn't it? So you need to say, doctor, that we don't talk everything on podium like this. Okay? However, there are drugs that can cause panic attack.
We want to go to the next program item very quickly.
Dr. Successful Sonny Akindipe is the founder and chairman of Set Group. He is a global speaker whose wisdom resonates across continents. He is known affectionately as Dr. Success Sonny by his dedicated radio and TV fans who tune in to Financial Intelligence, his immensely popular show on High Impact FM in Lagos. With a YouTube channel boasting over 40,000 subscribers, Sonny extends his influence globally. Dr. Sonny has penned numerous best-selling books, many of which grace the digital shelves of Amazon. These literary gems have touched the lives of countless readers, serving as guideposts on their journeys to success. Dr. Sonny has degrees in accounting from Ekiti State University of Ado-Ekiti and marketing and risks from the University of Aberdeen, United Kingdom. Sonny is a trailblazer in the world of artificial intelligence. His insights into AI's transformative power are not just visionary, they are revolutionary. He is at the forefront of harnessing AI's potential to reshape industries and create a brighter future. Sonny Akindipe is more than a polymath. He is a force of nature, a maverick, financial strategist, marketplace expert, business system guru, leadership genius, and so much more. His story is a testament to the boundless possibilities that await those who dare to dream, work tirelessly, and persistently pursue their passions. His insights on business, finance, and leadership, and in marketing dynamics have inspired audiences worldwide. Please, let's welcome Dr. Sonny Akindipe.
I appreciate everyone, and I appreciate you for inviting me. Very quick one because I'm looking at the possibility of people getting the best out of this. So I'm going to make it very brief and straight to the point. As an event person that sells events and package event for people, there is a way that you can bring AI into your business and it can help you make more money. Now, I want to start from when you are doing the bigger events. When you are doing big events, very, very big events, if you are going to be very successful with very big events, then you cannot afford but use AI. So I'm going to talk about a couple of platforms that you can use AI for free for your big events. And then I will now go to the small events. Okay, so let's look at the big events. Whenever you are doing a very big event, one of the first things you want to watch out against is security. For you to be able to deliver security at that place, many a times an event person wants to work with the security people and then make sure that there's no security breach and all of that. But one of the best way to get security done is using AI. Number one, you can decide to use QR barcode scanner for free. And if you are using that, how is that used? Everybody that has to come in through that event, what that does for you is that it makes the process seamless. Everyone that has to come in through that event, there is a tag you can put in their hand and then they can just scan and it will give you all their details. And this is absolutely free, but you will have set it up initially. And there are two ways to set it up. The first one is you can set up a just something that is very short. Anybody can do it, like a Facebook profile or a one-page website. Once you set it up, and anybody goes there, put his name, put his details, then you are going to ask like three details or four. Let's say the name, let's say how you got to know about it or who invited you, um, and then one key question that will be a key. The moment they are done with that, a code is generated. That code, they come to the venue and just scan it, and then they are able to enter. So when you are doing a big event, you cannot afford not to do this. Why? Because the moment you are not doing that, you are not organized. And one thing about events is that it becomes very successful when you are very organized. But organization of events is not just, is beyond arranging tables and chairs and lights. It's all of those ones are part of it. Very important, very, very important. But you, beyond organizing tables and chairs and sound system, you need to start from that back end where you can bring in AI and then you can use the barcode scanner. Everybody that passed through that place, you have a database. But let us say that a bank is organizing AGM, annual general meeting, and they want you to be the one that will package that kind of event. That kind of event is different from a wedding. Anybody can walk in and say, I'm a shareholder, and there's no how you can verify whether it's invited or not, because shareholders are many. So if you are having that kind of event, there is a section of Eventbrite that helps you to sieve security and helps you to control who comes in and who do not come in, such that at the end of the day, you can give a database to the first bank that gave you the job to do. So there are a number of ways you can use AI to do a lot of stuff. Now, let me just give you maybe one more. Now, there is a particular tag me kind of stuff. I'm sure that some of us might have seen it, or you might even have used it in your event before. But it's a tag me brand. That tag me brand, anybody that comes in for the event, and the moment they want to register at the event, because registering at the event is usually very cumbersome. and is used to cause a lot of stress. So that's why if you do register before you come to the event, the number of people you have to register at the event is going to be small or few. Why is this necessary? It's necessary whenever you are doing very big events, very massive events. Very massive event that you don't want to breach security, then you need to think about this. Very, very important. So that tag me, the moment they come to the venue, they can register very quickly. You just take one or two details and then you tag them. But let's say you are doing a small event. If you are doing a small event, one of the easiest things that you can do is to use an AI that can capture people's details and even get their Facebook data straight away. And Eventbrite will also do that for you. So you just ask them for their name, and then the Eventbrite will go to their Facebook page and it will extract all their informations for you, such that you can trace their next of kin, you can trace their phone number, you can trace whatever is on ground, and then if anybody commits any crime in the event, you can easily trace the person, even though it's a small event. The bottom line is that there are AI tools that can make your job very successful, and your job being successful depends on, the way you present the event, how organized it is, and how you can make it work with little security in place. Because if you are able to do those things I've said, you will discover that there is hardly anybody that will be able to do anything at that event that you cannot trace out. Part of the AI that has been developed these days are AI that can write anything for you. It can take attendance of people. It can list what people have. It can list what people are coming to the event to do. It can follow up for people for you. It can send a thank you to people after the event has been done. There are over 100 AI that can do several things that you want to do in any event that you want to put together. But it all depends on you beginning to look for the free ones and begin to use them in your event gradually. And as you begin to do that, you begin to realize that event business is actually better and simpler with this AI. And then it gives you more results and it gets you more clients, because more people will be able to recommend you when they see that you are even bringing in technology to put events together for people. Because everybody wants successful events. So the way you will package it with the AI thing is going to make it more successful than you have ever done manually before. And then in the area where you need a lot of people to come and help you do many, many things, you will discover that with the use of the AI, you might need lesser number of people to do several stuff for you. So it's important that we now begin to take that into consideration and then take advantage of the technology on ground. Now, as it were, event business is a business that will always need people. AI cannot take you out. The height of AI right now is programming robots. And when I say programming robots, what I mean is that you have a machine that has been made and they put a lot of programming inside it to do some certain things, respond in some certain ways. And a human being is not going to allow that robot to be able to do that side of the stuff. So because event business is something that is not done by only one person, you need people to work along with you. So AI cannot really take you out, but AI can enhance whatever you are doing. Let's take a look at this. You want to write proposal just like you mentioned. If you go to banco.ai and just put proposal for so, it drafts everything for you. Then you take it to Dehumanizer AI. it takes it humanizes the whole thing for you. So it makes it very, very extremely professional for you. So it removes all the AI touches, and then at the same time, it's still able to keep it human for you. Excellent. So you don't have to do extra job on that. In terms of what you see, when you go to an event, just like the event, you start to come into this event, there is usually a bottleneck at the entrance of every event. There's usually that bottleneck whenever AI is not used. When people are trying to get in and they want to settle down, and sometimes it can be so overwhelming. So overwhelming to the point that the organizer of the event will just say, okay, everybody just come in, just come and sit down. So you don't know who is a thief, you don't know who is an armed robber, you don't know who is a kidnapper. And you see, a lot of security issues are on ground in the 21st century. This is our time. AI is going to help you against those security stuff. And it's going to help you to be extremely successful in being organized, because your job is to organize events for people. And organizing events for people, you see, if you master the use of AI, it makes your job seamless and fantastic, because it gives you more success rate. Your success rate, if it was 60% before, it moves it to like 85-90%. So it's something beautiful that I believe very strongly that in some few years' time to this time, the people that will remain in the event industry are going to be people that can use technology. Because by the time you begin to see what people are doing now, there are some events I attended abroad. When I attended those events, if you see the company that package those events, the way they use AI, so fantastic. There is a platform where everybody that is coming to the event, they just go there and get the app. I mean, they didn't get the app per se. They send the link to them. You just click on one button. Once you click on one, once you say you are coming to the event, they send the link to you. Anybody that is inviting anybody from their family, you see, they don't send IV again. They just, all those IV that we do, they just send one link. With that link, you see the IV, you fill out the details, you put everything together. It's the event planner that did that. And once you send that, and all the details will just start sinking in at the back end. It will start sinking in, such that before the day of the event, you can close the gate of the event and then be able to ask the owner of the event. If it's a wedding, for instance, you can ask the owner that, can you go through the following name? Do you know all of these people? Because by that app or by that link, they are able to state through whom they are coming. So a kidnapper cannot just come to an event and come and do something funny and then run away.
So you made mention of links too when you were delivering your speech, even in response to the question. But in Nigeria, we are always skeptical of clicking links. Now, what do you think we can do to checkmate security threats when it comes to using links to access any form of platform? Then number two, I wanted to specifically state at least 2 or 3 tools that you think they can begin to use now as soon as they leave this place.
Okay, beautiful. So now, the first answer is that the moment you get a proposal across and the person decide to hire you, just make sure that you let them know that you are going to be doing this work with some technology, and you are going to be giving them the link so that they can send it to the people that wants to attend. It will contain the IV and other things. Now, let them know that it's going to help you in the organization. So you tell them the benefits. So that's the answer for the first one. The second one, you can decide, just like I've mentioned severally, you can decide to start with Eventbrite. Eventbrite is a popular platform, but it comes also in an app form, and you can use it massively. It's a powerful tool. There are many other ones, but because that one is popular, I will encourage you to start with that one and then you progress. Then Backscode Free Canner scanner is another one that you can begin to use, and it can deliver results. And then you don't have to pay for them. It will just help you to organize the table, organize the seat, organize the car park, organize the event. The owner of the event will just be blown off.
All right.
We have to be saying it
Okay.
Being admitted as a new member of the Association of
Event
Vendors
Vendors
Nigeria,
Nigeria, do hereby solemnly
swear
swear
upon
upon
my
my
honor
honor
to
to faithfully and willingly abide by the
Constitution
Constitution and by the laws of the Association, to attend all meetings regularly, to support and further the interests of the Association in all its undertakings, and to contribute my fair share towards the financial support
of the
Association. I promise to be of good conduct and not engage in any unethical business behavior
that will bring shame to the association, my profession, and the entire industry at large. I declare further that I will do my best to maintain, build, and strengthen the membership of ASEF Nigeria. Furthermore, I will help the association by actively serving on committees and in other capacities where my efforts are required, and that
I will practice the principles of the Code of Ethics and purposes of ASEF Nigeria. All days, I pledge and promise to do and observe to the best of my ability, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Full stop.
A round of applause for them, please. A round of applause. Thank you very much.
Give me letter E, letter V, and we all say, ASEF, the event disruption.
We would like to express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for your valuable contributions to the ASEF Esmeralda Masterclass. Your presence, support, and partnership have made this event a resounding success.